I'm driving home from the bar in my F-250. It's about 20 minutes from my old farmhouse. The LEDs shine brightly from my truck, lighting up the empty roads in front of me. The moon is full tonight, adding to the brightened up area around me. It's light enough to see the deer out in the fields. They are eating the corn that has begun to grow. If only it were hunting season. I see a nice buck out there. One I'd like to see on my wall, right next to the others. I'm not sure the girlfriend would like that, but she also doesn't live there. Only visits on the weekends. I got the radio down low, humming along as I drive. I'm about 5 minutes from my farm, when something shines and my lights up ahead. My food presses lightly down on the brake. Right now it looks like a black blob, but the closer I get it looks like a car underside. I think I'm coming up on an accident. I slow to a stop in front of the car. Glass and shrapnel covered the ground. As it sits on its side you can see that the car rolled. It is crunched in at least an inch on each side. A tire is missing on the driver's side right. The undercarriage looks torn apart. Parts of the exhaust is ripped away, wires and plastics dangle towards the ground. I put my truck in park. As I open the door a hand reaches out the top. My breath is caught in my throat. The hand pats the side of the car. Then another one shoots out and they both try to grip. The car shakes as the person inside tries to heave themselves out. A dark-haired female emerges from the wreck. Blood running down the side of her pale face. Her eyes squint against my headlights. I wish I could dim them for her. I jump out and go to try and help her, but before I can get to her, her head is yanked back and she screams. A figure climbs up on the side of the car, using her hair like a rope. She holds on with one hand and the other trying to get the intruder off of her. I'm frozen where I stand. I don't know what to do. I need to call the police. I run back to my truck to get my phone. Then I hear her scream again. It's a blood-curdling scream. I trip over my feet trying to get back to her. But I'm too late. Her blood is streaming down the underside of the car and her hands are laying on the ground, blood pooling from them. I choke back my vomit and try to bring my attention back to her. Just in time to see the figure, with a black hood over its head, take a small axe and slam it down into her skull. He does this over and over until she stops screaming. Blood splattered everywhere. I could feel flecks hit my face. I know I would have to bleach this white shirt I'm wearing. I couldn't stop staring at the shattered mess that was once a young woman, laying in a heap on top of the crushed vehicle. I look to the person, the murderer, and my heart stops. They're staring at me. Their eyes are glowing a dark green. I don't know if it's from the truck lights or they're alien. Either way, they slides down the car and their boots hit the cement road with a thump. I have no way to fight them. Their footsteps leave bloody steps behind them. I back up, but am stopped by the door of my truck. I'm too afraid to turn my back to them. They could throw the axe into my back. So, I decide to slide against my door until I can back up again. He keeps moving closer. One step at a time. I clear the door in moments. I've never jumped into my truck so fast. I'm thankful I left it running. I put it into reverse and I peel out of there. I find a way to turn back around and I drive back the way I came. With better judgment, I look back over my shoulder. The bloody scene is still there, but the hooded person is not. At this moment I don't care. I drive. My foot to the floor. I don't jibe a damn if I'm speeding. I need to get out of here and find a cop. I drive all the way back into town. I barely slow down for the stop signs. I can see the police station not too far. I screech the truck to a stop out front. I slam the truck in park and jump out. I take the steps 2 at a time to the entrance. I almost break the glass doors as I open them. The cop on duty jumps in surprise at his desk. His magazine falls to the floor and his eyes go wide. My strides are wide and I'm at the desk in no time. There's been an accident and a murder on Meadow Road. I drove up on the accident, then I witnessed a murder. It was horrible, bloody, and she's dead. You got to go check it out. The person who did it is still out there. I rattle off. Whoa, calm down. You saw someone get murdered. On Meadow Road? The officer stood and asked. Yes. You have to go now. I shout. Let me see who's patrolling right now. I'll have them go take a look. Hurry. The guy is still out there. Near my house. I won't go home until he's caught. I pant, my breathing erratic. The officer nods to me and goes on the walkie. He speaks quickly and clearly. There is another officer that is about 10 minutes from the location and says he will go check it out. I begin to pace. I start biting my nails. I'm freaking out. I pause for a moment and look down to the floor. Not without taking notice of the blood on my shirt. Gosh, I wish I could go change. I wish I could go home. My adrenaline is through the roof. My heart feels like it's going to break out of my chest. It physically hurts as it pounds against my ribs. Then static rings from the officer's desk and I freeze, trying to listen in. Nothing, are you sure? I got a guy here covered in blood splatter and there is no wreck or body. The officer tries to be subtle, but I hear him loud and clear. Everything seems to blur and next thing I know I'm staring the officer in the face and I can feel the heat coming from my face. I'm sure I'm red as a tomato. What do you mean there's nothing? I want to scream but I just raise my voice up a notch. He found nothing. Not even a piece of glass. Not even blood. He tells me. I want to scream. I want to throw something. This can't be happening. How did the murderer clean it up? How could everything just disappear? I grip my hair and almost yank it out. I walk away before I do some damage. I know what I saw. I watched a girl get hit over and over with an axe. Sir, how much have you had to drink tonight? What? You think I'm drunk? I had like 2 drinks about over 2 hours ago. If I was drunk, I'm sober now. Watching someone die can do that to you. I slam my hands on the desk and the officer jumps again. Boy, is he skittish. I have to give you a breathalyzer. He pulls out a small device and brings it up to my face. No. I'm not drunk. I know what I saw. Sir, I need you to calm down. I watch him reach to his side. He thinks I'm nuts. How can I stay calm when there is a murderer out there and a dead girl missing? There was no accident or body on Meadow Road. His voice raises this time. Yes, there is. He must not have driven down far enough. Tell him to go north and if he passes 1678 Meadow Road. He's gone too far. But he will see it before then. He's already up towards the highway. The officer sighs. Maybe he's on the wrong road. I question, shaking in my boots. He's not. Now sit down. Take my shirt and test it for DNA. You'll be able to find her that way. How do I know it's not your blood? It's not my blood. Do you see a cut on me? It was a dark-haired female, pale face. I think her eyes were blue. She was scared out of her mind and someone just came up behind her and slaughtered her to death. I think you need to see someone again. I back away from him. I'm not going back. I'm not crazy. I'm better now. I know what I saw. I have been good for 5 years now. I can't go back. I will not let this officer send me back. I know what I saw. My hands go back to the top of my head and I did my fingers into my skull. I saw a man with glowing eyes kill innocent women. Alex, have you been keeping up with the medication? The officer asks me. How do you know my name? My eyes go wide, staring at him. It's me, Alex. You know me. We have been friends for years. You're seeing things again, aren't you? He sets a hand on my shoulder, staring back at me. And his eyes are glowing a dark green.